What's more important than even basketball is life.
Sport's a vehicle. And I don't care what sport you're playing, it's a vehicle to learn about yourself.
So maybe for the first time in their life, they actually feel like they're in control.
Sports Academy Foundation.
We don't want to hear the words like, I can't, or that's too hard. It's about pushing through those sort of mental and physical barriers.
We work through mind, body, and spirit in developing programs for at-risk populations and military veterans.
Children across Pacifica, many of them have had placements in the range of 15, 20, 30 placements. So their life experience has taught them that adults quit on you if you give them enough time.
Automatically assume because you're a veteran, you must be like super duper tough. They're all human beings. They've got feelings and emotions, and they've gone through things.
So the one thing that's really missing in these kids' lives is a stable relationship with an adult who cares about them.
I think that coming here, like the person I was when I first got here and the person I am leaving, like it's a completely different person.
So in the programs that we're facilitating, one of our primary goals is to generate belief in oneself, so that way they can carry on to what their vision is and what their dreams are.
So that is the physical skills that go with that. It's the mental skills that go with being able to be tenacious, have resiliency and grit, and being able to have confidence in your core values and what you believe in.
They had no idea what their own inner strength was, and these coaches have no idea about their experience, and that was the beauty. It didn't matter where they came from or what their story was. They were just kids, and they were going to help them get better.
When we bring our students into the full circle process, we start with exercises that build their self-confidence, build their self-esteem.
A lot of folks, by definition, the word at risk means that maybe there's a chance that people would try and hurt them physically, emotionally, and we don't want people to be harmed. Our foremost tenet, the purpose of CQD, is to protect those that are preyed upon by others.
I want to put you in an environment that allows you to exercise that discovery.
And just kind of shifting that mindset to a defeatist mentality to something that they can overcome and conquer and improve in.
I think they saw a lot of potential in us, which I think meant a lot more, coming from the heart.
Just from the start, I loved Isaiah. So we would always click. It was like a little brother, big brother relationship.
And it was just I feel like every time we would come back, we had that sense of hope.
And what we see from that is these kids finally developing trust in an adult.
I feel like I built a really good bond with AJ there. He was more than just a coach. He was more of a friend.
The biggest challenge that we see with the veterans that we're working with is that loss of community, loss of people who've experienced the same things that they've experienced, who've gone through the same training, who've had that hardship, have had to deal with things that civilians on a daily basis we would never face. We have the opportunity to bring them into our Full Circle program, work with them on all aspects of their mind, body, and spirit, so that when they're out there in the community, they're bringing the best of themselves.
Going through the process, I got very close with my personal trainers, and it was very much like a family community here, very similar to what I'm used to while I was in the military.
I'm a veteran. Of course, my heart is for veterans. The entire CQD senior instructor cadre, we are all veterans. So we have that bond immediately. So we know the stress and the pressure they've gone through.
The more we can get people engaged and participating in what we're doing and funding what we're doing, that story, that relationship endures.
Sports Academy Foundation is rooted in the belief that strengthening the core of your being is as important as strengthening your body, dedicated to sharing an abundance of knowledge, experience, and inspiration that can make the journey a little lighter and the path a little longer.
And really celebrating with us this huge transformational change that we're putting into the growth and development of each person that comes into our programming. And that changes lives.
Sports Academy Foundation, changing lives, one athlete at a time.